NRG Stadium in Houston. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They run with a rookie from Florida, Dameon Pierce. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And cycle.
Stroud working out of the gun. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. On first down, here's Stroud. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Stroud on 3rd down now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. Richardson looking to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Running right through him and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They go play action with Richardson. Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Richardson to throw off play action. And he'll He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos.
On third down, here's Richardson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Richardson off the play fake. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 2. Richardson working from the gun. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all punched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Fights through him. And this one complete to Doolin. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's got room. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, 34 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
Check right.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Shot, 17. Right, check you.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker, who got in and dropped him to the turf.
So Shaquille Leonard didn't have a sack all of last season? So what? Still one of the most intimidating defenders in the league. He's an all-pro for the 3rd time in only 4 years in the NFL. By the way, he did force a league-high 8 fumbles, too.
Now Stroud. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Rodgers on the return. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful with this one.
Richardson to the air on first down. Looking deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Off play action, Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Strike! Strike! Yellow.
Stroud now on first and 10. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
Let's go now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Come on.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Richardson. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Richardson to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Blue strike.
Stroud out of the gun here. And he comes back with one complete. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Stroud to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Again, it's Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. They go play action with Richardson. That's caught by his tight end, Kylen Granson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
19 right. Buffalo 18. 50 Bobcats. 50 Bobcats.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That's complete to Pierce. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Here we go. Here we go.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Past the 20. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 11. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Gay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
7 Pirates, 19 Pioneers. Grab 50, grab 50.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Christian Harris. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
The Texans take over first down at their own play.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On second down, here's Pierce. They find some open field here. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Stroud sets up the play action. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Give left side for Pierce. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. first catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 25 yards that time.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Back to the ground with Pierce. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Stroud off the play fake. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Delivers another one to Pierce. He's got room at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. 3rd and long for Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Here we go,
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Here we go.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. And he's got his man on the out route. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Here we go.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He gets this one to Mechie. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right. Six, seven. Black shot.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now here's a throw that's complete, and he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. He wants it all for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now Richardson back to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. 66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. First down.
Play action. Now Richardson steps away. And he'll just get rid of it.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
To the right side, this is Taylor. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Richardson. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And this one complete to Doolin. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind?
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And the Colts come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but